Hello everyone, it's Potato. This is a high VP game that I would like to show everyone. There weren't a bunch of good fights or good players in this game, it's just a high VP game I got recently. There's a bunch of good rotations, lucky placement of contracts because luck is a very large factor in your VP most games. But yeah, this is just a nice uplink bright cap hunt game. Really lucky contracts for high VP game. That's a easy mix if you want to get high VP games. The main person who is in the game that might cause trouble is our Vasil, because he's gotten second place in some other solo games, but he didn't cause any issues, so that was okay. So we'll just wait for the drop pad to get down. I had to mute this clip because there was something in Discord playing. I'll just do some close minerals.
Let's hunt.
And hunts, of course. I don't do the ones right next to me. I do kind of like the second one out. And it gives some early eco and allows you to rotate to some bigger contracts later on. I find some other guy and just simply kill him. Free 5 AP. That's most of the players in this game, to be honest. Doing bright caps. A very important part of bright cap game is just getting everything you find on the map. And then I'll find this other guy. I have a bit of trouble with him just because it's early. I believe this is one of my first games, so just getting used to aiming. But take him out with a punch, no issue.
Let's join up.
If you find someone, fight if you feel comfortable, even if it isn't for a contract. It's a really good idea. Like what I do here, I just find him and I fight him. I want to improve my aim, I want to improve my movement. I just take that dragonfly slam with a punch. Easy. But yeah, if you are not confident in your skills, go into solos, queue, and just fight everyone you see. After you get your 500, of course. But it's a really good way to practice. I get my brute here. And it's a very important part of the game is to be good at the PvP, so you can actually get those big contracts and win games. I just go for uplink and white next, just because uplink is a great contract, and a free white is nothing to pass up. It's most of the time it's like 45 AP. I don't try to kill this guy. I just try to get him off my ass because he's trying to take my 1k from me. So I'll let these guys fight and I'll take 1k in the action. So after 1k, I can just go straight for the other prospectors now that I've gotten the big contract. That'll be 10 VP and possibly another weapon, but I don't really want this core. So I'll just foam him. And then kill the other guy with the PDW and move on to the next one. Just the next contract. And I'm really lucky they both had bright caps. That's very nice. In a bright cap game, you want to have other people have bright caps so you can just get possibly over 10 VP just through the bright caps later on in the game, because they get much more valuable the further you go in ticks. I'll go for alpha here because alpha is so much better than just 2 two 200s, and I meet this other guy. He wants to pact, and I'm just
Better together.
okay, because two people attacking Alpha is most of the time much better than one. It splits the contract time into two, and it allows you to just do other contracts later in the game. I suggest not pacting if you want high VP games, but in these, like, really temporary scenarios, like Alpha, it's a good idea if no one else is there to interfere with you.
I owe you.
So, I just cancel the pact because I don't want to deal with just not having shield. And I find my old partner taking bright caps, and I don't like that, so I'm going to kill him. He runs away. I was going to let him go, but then he started shooting at me again, so I had to deal with him. Let's see how that fight went. He drops down, and I'll just use the stun to just beam him and win the fight.
Bounty target dispatched.
And he had a bunch of bright caps, 9.
Relay.
So I've gotten like 5, 5, 9 bright caps just from people that I killed. It's part of the luck-based nature of high VP games. Like, you really need luck. I go for uplink and pit stop, just kill someone. Pretty simple, just beam him in the head and punch. If he's a quick suit. Then I'll go for uplink, get some bright caps on the way. Always get bright caps on the way. Always in bright cap games. Because you never know when you're gonna need them. Well, you know when it's gonna be at the end of the match, but I mean something else. Okay, so I get uplink, and I hear a guy on a mineral up above, so I'm going to just go straight for him and kill him.
Under attack by hostile prospector.
I use stand your ground, don't even need to, and then because this guy had a interesting name, I BM him. He kind of does have a BME name though, so it's okay. Alright, then bright cap collection montage coming up. When you're collecting bright caps, just look on the map. Most of the time those like green clouds can net like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 bright caps per piece. So definitely go for those, and then if you find any on the way, just go for them. Basically, when you're collecting bright caps, just go straight for anything you can see next to you. That's the best strategy to just get max. I've gotten like over 100 in my pocket at once, just by getting a ride at the beginning of the game. This guy on the cloud that I just saw had just collected some, so I needed to kill him for his bright caps. And I just stand your ground, so I guarantee myself not dying. Get bright caps, and go for uplink, because the cycle spike is just about to happen in like 70 seconds, so I need to make my rotations quick, get my uplink, then go for protective shell, because I need it for the bright cap deposit. It's a really good ability to protect yourself and your bright caps. I get some bright caps deposited, and go for spike. I didn't get all of them deposited, just got some. I hear some people in spike, try to scare them off, but there are 2 people, and I have to deal with one. So I really wish there weren't people in spike, like at this point in the match, but I already had a bunch of bright caps, so my VP was looking fine. Just simply kill him, get his turret, and collect spikes for the rest. I couldn't spend all my time in Spike, even though it's a very, very high saturated contract,
Hostile creatures detecting them.
because I needed to get my bread caps off. I had 85, so I couldn't pass up depositing all those. I get on my bike. There is an alpha on the east side, but I did not have enough time to get alpha because I needed all my bread caps out.
Careful with that. Time to get off this ride.
I don't know why I bought a ward here, because evac already like has a ward, but something to do with the money, I guess. Someone also ambushed me on bright cap deposit. I had to run away because I didn't want to risk losing all my bright caps, and my objective here was to just break everyone's shields so that I forced them to evac. So first it was this guy with the detonator. I just shot at him, and then protective shelling in front of this guy to just kind of scare him a little bit and make him force him to evac. I just deposit bright caps for the rest of the match. And I evac. So that was my well, actually no. There's a little bit more. I tried to kill the last guy. As you can see on the map, there's a last guy on the map coming in right now. Yep. And what happened is he died to the storm, so I didn't get any of the kill credit. Yeah, there's some issues in this game, but that was my 780 game. Thank you for watching, and I'm kind of new to editing, so please criticize me in the comments. I do not care if you're mean. I need criticism to improve, so thank you, GG.